Evening, guys and girls. How you doing? Happy Sunday. I hope you're all good. Welcome to our Le Mans Ultimate evening. I hope you're ready for another evening of some fun racing. This week we head to Belgium. Last week we were stateside. We were over in the US of A. But this week we head over to Belgium. So this is round 4. I want to say round 4. Yeah, round 4. Round 4 of our mini WEC series. We're head to Belgium. We're at Spa. It's a bit damp. It's a bit damp on track. You can probably see in the background we've got some action going on at the moment. Our drivers are in the servo. They're on track. They're practicing. And yeah, round 4. We're heading towards the business end. We've got 2 to go after this one. And let's have a quick look at the standings. So I've been having some fun and games with the standings because of the result import from last week. I do apologise to everyone that was like kind of just waiting for the results to get published. So basically, I had an issue last week where I'll give you the full story. With the Le Mans Ultimate, we all of the servers get posted up through SimGrid, through our SimGrid account, and normally, like when you do it that way, you just hit import after the race, and magic happens, and it pulls the results automatically all from the server for us. And yeah, we've never had any issues with it up until last week. Last week we imported the results and they were all wrong. The qualifying sessions were fine. Well, the qualifying session was fine, but the actual race results were wrong. So I had to raise a ticket with SimGrid because it wasn't really a SimGrid issue. It was more the like I think it was MGM they said or something like that. It said, so basically a server side issue. They had to raise it with them, and in the end, so I just got bored of waiting and manually uploaded the results because I still had the results file. But I had to do it all manually because I couldn't just upload the results file. So yeah, time is of the essence sometimes. So I just kind of got them into the right order. So yeah, don't look at the results for last week and expect to be able to examine all your laps. It's not there. The data is just not there. But the order is right. Those results have now been published. So let's check out the standings. So they should be able to see this one very, very soon. There we go. So after 3 rounds, we've got Dylan Moore in P1, Adam in P2, and Vince, the Vortex of Danger, in P3. Huey is P4, but he missed last week, so that would have counted as his dropped round. Very, very close. We've got, if you look at the points, we've got 89, 84, 78. Very, very close at the top. Huey on 75. So yeah, very close. And that's the sort of podium in the hypercars. Let's have a look in the GT3s. So GT3s, we've got Tamas, Jerome, Marcus taking the top 3 steps, and then you've got Niklas and Mark in P4 and P5. Tamas is running away a little bit at the moment. He's picked up 3 wins out of 3. So yeah, he'll be keen to go well again here at Spa. But also, I know Jerome and Marcus are going to be keen to try and claw back some points. So there we go. We've got 3 to go, including this one, and it's all to play for, ish. All to play for ish. Let's change it back to me. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I've seen that we've had a few people drop out due to some commitments. They've signed out of this round rather than the series, so they can't make tonight. So yeah, I don't know whether 10 is going to be the full grid. We've got 8 minutes left to go in quali. So we may see a few more people drop in, but I think that's 5 and 5. It's literally 5 and 5, is it? If we change the overlay section to, what did I have it on last week? I think I had it multi-class, didn't I? Was it like that? If that sorts it out. No, 6 and 4. It's 6 and 4 is the split. And so far we've got Dylan, who is currently, if I just go back to the championship, our championship leader, yeah, Dylan is P1. Then we've got Adam P2, Nick is P3, Sinus is P4, Vince P5, and Huey is yet to set a lap time, I think. Yeah, Huey's yet to set a lap time. So the practice session started off dry. The weather forecast is looking stormy in Belgium. We're hoping that the weather slots are going to work correctly tonight. We're doing a little bit. We've done a little bit of testing, and we're not convinced that they are working properly. As we see Marcus warming up his tyres with Vince on a hot lap behind him. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Next week, we head to Bahrain. I'm pretty certain next week is Bahrain. Really, really looking forward to that one because that's the night race in LMU. So we had a night race this week in ACC. We'll have our first night race in LMU next week. Just talking of ACC, actually. We've got a couple of races coming up. If you've got ACC, check them out because we're looking to really try our best to fill the grids, really. So if I just, while we're still in this practice session, if I just go onto here. So if you check out Jsky-uk Racing on SimGrid, you'll see all of our events, current and past. So we've got the, so at the moment we've got the British GT cooking and the LMU Mini WEC series, which is this one. The British GT is on a Tuesday night. So if you participate in our LMU races, but you want to see what ATC is all about as well, check out the British GT broadcast, which is on a Tuesday night. This week we head to, where are we going this week? Silverstone. I'm pretty certain we're going to Silverstone this week. But anyway, we've got two rounds left of that one. So we're starting a new series, which is going to be a quickfire USA GT series, 4 rounds. And we head to some iconic American circuits. So we're heading to Laguna Seca. We're heading to the Circuit of the Americas. Where else? Watkins Glen's, really, really good one. And then we're going to head to Indy. So looking forward to that. But then we've also got these are kind of subscriber specials coming up. We've got some people registered already, but I'd love to be able to obviously fill these. So please share them. Anyone that's interested, just like get registered. I know we've got a few weeks until these, and it's normally in the week leading up to the event that they start to get really, really busy. But I'd love to get like about 20 or 20 or so people at least in those specials to make it a really, really, really good broadcast. So yeah, we'll have myself and Huey are going to have a little bit of a think about where we go with LMU. That's the wrong screen. That screen we want. Oh, not that one. That one. There we go. We're going to have a little bit of a think about where we go with LMU post this one, because it's been a successful series. We have seen quite a high kind of participant drop off, I suppose. Oh, I think we might have another driver in here now. Let's just have a little look. Yeah, so we're up to 11 now. Davide is back. I don't think Davide could make it last week. He's in it. So Huey has gone into P2 in his Peugeot. There he is. 3 minutes left to go, quali. Three minutes left to go, this one. Just doing a little bit of admin here, guys. A little bit of admin. Oh, hello. We have got the VMS Pro League race up and running tonight at the moment. If we hear a willow in the background barking, already barking at me. Everything. There's Huey dropping out of the bus stop. Oh dear, brilliant. Yeah, a little bit too much loud pedal, or he forgot to turn the TC back up. Right. Let's just quickly jump into the paddock chat. We've got a couple of minutes before we just jump into quali. So let's just quickly jump into paddock chat. Let's see how we get on. Hey guys, you're live on the internet, so don't say anything to incriminate yourself. But the track looks dry now.
It does.
Yeah, been dry. It's dried out quite quickly, isn't it?
It's damp. It's damp.
Oh, it's still damp, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. I can't remember what settings are set now, but let's hope that they lead to an excitable race. So have fun, everyone.
Jason,
Hello.
do you mind adding all the LMU guys and remind everyone that collisions are enabled in the pits? It's not
Collision.
like
Put it
ACC.
in the chat.
Ping it in the LMU chat. Collisions enabled
Yeah.
in the
I'll
pits.
just in the race chat. It's fine.
Oh, how do I do that? Is that okay?
I can do it. Don't worry.
Yeah, if you just do it. Well, are they trying to drive through people?
Yes, because some people are not aware it's not like ACC.
Okay, got you.
So
Got
even
you.
when you're done with the pit stop, you should be watching the fast lane.
Yeah.
Did you guys only see reminder in that message?
The reminder?
Vince, in the.
Oh yeah, I do see it. Yep. It's in the
Can you
chat.
only see reminder or the rest of it?
No, the whole thing.
Okay, fine.
I can't. I only see a reminder. Maybe it's my view as well.
So you can see collisions are enabled in the pit lane, yeah, Fitz?
Yeah, I saw the whole message.
That's weird. I can only see reminder.
Yeah, same. I can only see a reminder as well.
I'll pop it in again anyway.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Have a fun race. I'm looking forward to this one. Yeah, enjoy, guys.
Oh, thank you.
In a bit. Bye.
Bye.
Right, there we have, folks. That is the end of practice. We are going to tip into quali now. Oh, I do love me the Cadillac hypercar. It looks great as he goes into space, seemingly. What happened there? Is it just because the session's ended? I think it is. I can't remember what weather settings I set for these guys. I know that we were talking about mixing it up a little bit and having a different format with the weather, but I think I chucked in a few curveballs. So yeah, I can't remember what I set now. Let's have a little look and find myself. Oh, I think it's wet, isn't it? Is it wet, the track now? It's slightly wet, isn't it? Yeah, it's a slightly wet track. Okay, it's going to be interesting to see because apparently the weather forecast looks like it could rain in this quality session. As we see Davide going into the pits, it's very much like every man for himself right now. They're wanting to get out there, get on a decent part of the track. It's almost like they're racing already. They're just trying to get out there just to get a track position and get a lap lapping. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. One new mention in Discord. Let's have a little look. Cool. Turn that off. Don't need to see me. Right, so who shall we look at? If there's any drivers you want to you want to look at, get some airtime, just shout them out in the chat. Okay, so this is Dylan's outlap at the moment. He needs to really get past this this GT3 if he can. Through he goes. Okay, here we go. Let's see what a lap looks like on board of Dylan in the caddy. Heads down through Eau Rouge and Radion. Sparks are flying. Through onto the Kemmel straight he goes. Oh, that's the wrong car. It's this one we want. Pick your braking point at Lecombe. Looking good so far. No lockups. You can tell it's a little bit greasy out there. Using his right foot for a bit of rotation there, braking downhill. And then you got no name, tricky corner, especially when it's a bit moist. Yeah, you can see that the car is complaining under traction, under power, sorry. Through Pouon. Yeah, it's moaning, you can see it just moving around. Looks so good, that hypercar though. I think that is probably one of the best looking hypercars in the game, is the Caddy. I think that Sinus just pulled over, just saw that. Oh, big snap as he goes onto the back straight. Into the bus stop. Let's see what the time's like. So it's a 2:11. Where's Huey? There's Huey. Just starting his lap now. So let's have a look and see what the GT3 times are like at the moment. I think we've got a 39.2. So Marcus has got the purple sector for the GT3 class. Let's hope Sinus doesn't misclick. Yeah. Hey Kieran, yes, hope so. Okay, so Tamas 137.1, first blood to him. Marcus has got Vince behind him, but Marcus is very much on a lap now. Does not want to be yielding. I can't work out what's going on with those times and whether they're correct or not. He can't be. There we go. That's probably a bit more like it. So at the moment, this is looking like it could be a provisional pole. Could be going to Marcus. All he's got to do is pick his braking point through the bus stop. Vince has timed his lap a little bit too early, I think. Is it provisional pole for Marcus? No, it's P2. Jerome is still on pole. There's Jerome. There's Mark. So we've got Marcus, Jerome, and then Stuart, the lazy camel, as he heads out of the pit. He's on He's on the. Sorry, yeah, he's P3 at the moment. Then Tamas and Davide. So in our hypercar class, whoa, here we go. Adam is getting a slipstream from Vince. Getting a huge slipstream. But these guys are both on a hot lap, so I don't think they really want to be trying to trip each other up on their timed lap. Is he just going to try and stick right behind him and match his lap time? But he's going to be getting loads of dirty air, isn't he? Let's go on board. Oh, through Puon they go. Quite a bit of understeer there for Adam. Can't remember this corner, the corner names here. That was definitely Puon's campus, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, he's dropped back a little bit now. Where's Vince? Let's go trackside for Vince. Just saw that he kicked up some dirt. It's personal best for Vince, but I don't think this is going to be enough to really upset the top three. Through Blanchimont he goes. He's just got the bus stop now, so all he's got to do is throw the anchors out at the right time. He's slowed it down. Well, it looks quite pedestrian, doesn't it? Speed and power. Over the line he goes. Where's this going to take him? Takes him P2, actually. So it was a decent lap. Where's Adam? So where's Huey? Huey's now going to cross the line. What sort of lap time is he on? He's lost loads of time in sector 2. So I don't think he's going to improve here. Through Erouge, Radion. That is also a very good looking hypercar. It has to be said. It's the old Peugeot. I did just see a yellow flag pop up somewhere. So Vince versus Huey, it's just a 10th in it. Blanchimont, and then the bus stop. Is he improving? Let's have a look at the qualifying information. Yes, he has. So purple, apparently. Oh, significantly quicker in sector 2. This could be pole. Yes, it is. It is pole. It's a 2:05.8. 3 minutes 30 seconds left to go. Is he going to quickly strap on some new boots? Then go again. The goalposts have been moved once again, so Adam's got to try and find half a second somewhere. Let's have a look and see who's on a lap. So Vince is on a lap. He's on a personal best, sector 1. Looking at the quality information there. Let's see what it's like. Oh, yellow flag somewhere. Vince is going to come up to a GT3 here, isn't he? He's going to come up to Jerome in a very, very tricky part. Oh, there's a bit of contact. Oh, no. Jerome's going to be angry about that. But Jerome was on an outlap, to be fair. Jerome's gone to the pits. Still, personal best, middle sector for Vince. He's there or thereabouts. This could take him to P2, I think. As long as he gets to the final sector right, it could be P2. Let's see, he's currently 3rd. Oh, yeah, it takes him to P2, but Adam jumps to the top. Adam, who was behind him, jumps to the top. So Huey is now 7/10 off. I think it's just with the track drying out. There was supposed to be a little sprinkling of rain here, but it stayed dry. What did I do wrong to not get rain now? Ah, is it? We'll just have to see. We're just going to have to see what the weather is like in the race. Got no idea. Looking at it at the moment. Dylan's gone to the top of the timing screens. He's also on a personal best as well. Right, sorry, no, he's purple. Set purple, sector 1. So he's found another 2/10. The track's drying out significantly, isn't it? I think they're just finding time. Just ramping up is the track. Marcus has gone P1. Oh, Jerome's not going to be happy. He's going to be a very, very angry Frenchman after that little nudge from Vince. Jerome, there's a ticketing system if you want to put a ticket in. Brilliant. Oh, Huey's found a bunch of time in sector 2. He's found a whole second. Adam's in the pits. Vince is in the pits. Dylan's improving. So Dylan's found 7/10. This is between Huey and Dylan right now. I think it's going to be Huey that crosses the line first. Yes, it is. Oh, so it looks like Dylan's dropped it. Is Huey going to shove it on pole here? Huey's on pole at the moment. Where's Dylan? Because he found some time, but he lost it in the bus stop, didn't he? Oh, my word. Yep, he lost 8/10 in the bus stop. So, that mistake going into the bus stop has cost him. So, there's the hypercars. Let's go grid. Starting order. Set starting order. Let's have a look and see. So, there we have it. So, hypercars. We've got Huey P1, Dylan P2, Vince P3, Adam is P4. Nick P5, and then Lucas Sinus is P6. In our GT3 class, we've got Marcus on P1, Jerome P2. Jerome's going to be putting an instant report in against Vince, I think. And they've got Davide P3 and Tamas P4, Stuart P5, Niklas P6. There we go. That's the grid. That is the grid for this race. Good qualifying session. Loved it how the how it was just ramping up. Thought that was really, really good. It was all about being out on the track at the right time, I think. Oh, it's wet. It is wet. Is it raining as well? Yeah, it is. It is raining. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, this is going to be fun. They're not going to be happy, are the drivers that have done this to them, but, you know, let's see how they go. Right, who should we watch? Let's watch Marcus down. Oh, I don't know. Let's we've got to watch the hypercars, really, haven't we? Let's look at the hypercars. Let's look at Vince in P3. Here we go. Flag is about to drop for an hour of Spa. Looking forward to this.
Green flag.
Here we go, 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 go. 60 minutes of a damp Spa. Huey's covering off the inside against Vince. They've all slowed it down sufficiently. Vince is on the inside. There's a little bit of trading paint. We heard the collision. So we've got Huey, Dylan, Adam, Vince. I think Vince has dropped a place, potentially. I've lost my overlays. We need that one and that one. Oh, who's gone wide? Is that Vince that's cut the track and gained a position? I think he has. Oh no, what's happened to Jerome? He's been DQ'd. No idea what's happened to Jerome. Can we do that? There we go. So Jerome, I've undisqualified you. I don't know what actually happened. Oh, Adam's gone off. Adam's gone off. He's in the litter. Right, okay, let's get back to it. Oh, Sinus is off as well. So yeah, Huey has managed to hold off the challenge from Dylan. He's P1, Dylan's P2, Adam's P3, Vince is all the way back in P6 at the moment. He's in the oh, safe rejoin. Yeah, he's managed to get going. Then Marcus is in P1 in the GT3 class, followed by Nicholas. Then Shu, the Lazy Camel, Davide, Tamas, and then Jerome's in the pits. Oh, I tell you what, it's a nice big gap for Huey at the moment. He's at 2 seconds down the road. Marcus has gone into the pits. Oh, what's Marcus gone into the pits for? He's on the wet tyres. Oh, moving back. They've got a flurry of pit activity. Do not know why. He's gone back out. No idea why. It looks like they're all on wets. Was Marcus on the wrong wets? Jerome, you need to get out there if you're listening to me, because there's all sorts of activity going on. You can still get some decent points here. I don't know what happened with Marcus, why he had to pit. We've got Dylan Moore in the pits, so he's in the pits as well. We've got Tamas in the pits as also. Absolutely no idea why. So we've got 3 cars in the pits. Maybe it's because they had the wrong tyres on, or they started with the wrong tyres. So the gap between Huey and Adam has come down now. That's down to about 1.5 seconds. Tamas is on pit exit. Dylan is still in the box. Did he just have too much damage, maybe? Jerome is going out. Jerome is going out. Good man. Good man. I think that's wise. You could still get some decent points here. It's an hour to go. He's showing it's going to be 2 laps down, but it's a wet race. Anything can happen. We'll investigate why he got DQ'd post-race. Oh, the gap is very, very close. Is it still raining? Is it still raining? Yeah, it is still raining. Oh no, Huey struggled to slow it down. They've both gone off track a little bit. It is very, very damp. It's raining hard. We may have gone a little bit too much with the rain. They have gone a little bit too much with the rain. Let's see, let's see. Oh, Adam's got very, very sideways behind him. So Jerome is just showing us 1 lap down at the moment. There he is. Marcus is in the pits now as well. Is it because it's just getting heavier and heavier, the rain? I think it is. I think they maybe started off with intermediates, but then have quickly realised that it's full wet territory. Right, let's have a look at this battle because it's got very, very close. See, Huey's got his rain light on. as they head towards the bus stop. Adam thinks about having a little look, but no cigar. Someone else going into the pits now as well, isn't it? I think. Who did we see going into the pits there? Was that Nicholas? No. Stu? No. Davide? No. Marcus is exiting the pits. Was it Tamas again going into the pits? It won't let me serve my penalty. I don't know if you've got a penalty. I'll clear it. Marcus, I'll clear your penalty. We'll look at it after the race. Who has a penalty? I can't see who's got a penalty. No, it doesn't tell me there. Oh, it looks very, very wet. It looks very, very wet. Oh, is Adam going to make a move here? Looking very, very close between these two. Oh, very, very close indeed. This is the view from Huey. Oh, it looks like Adam was way quicker through Rouge and Radio on their side by side. Let's go trackside. Wrong car. Here we go. Down the Kemmel Straight they go. Huey's got the inside line. It's very, very close. He's going to have to like concede and tuck in behind. So there we go. Change of the lead. Adam's through. Huey's P2. Nick is P3. Nick's a further 3.5 seconds back. Tamas, I'm hoping that your penalty's gone. If you had one. Dylan's DNF'd in the caddy. Oh, really? Why is Dylan DNF'd? It's annoying because I can't see who had penalties and stuff. Doesn't tell me. That info is not helpful. I don't want that. Let's turn out auto gap to leader. There we go. It's still raining pretty hard, isn't it? Oh, there's some puddles around as well. There are some puddles. You can see all the puddles that... Mental. Oh, Adam's gone very, very deep into the bus stop. Oh, there's a couple of big puddles there. Okay, so Niklas is our GT3 class leader at the moment. Then we've got Stu, the Lazy Camel, in P2. Marcus is in P3. Don't know what's happened to the stream. Where are you, LFM? Come on, come back. Where's our game gone? Oh, there we go. That's better. That's better. So we've had two DNFs now. Davide is in the pits. Look pretty good, doesn't it, this game? In the wet. Cool. Right, so where are we at now? Adam's still P1 in the hypercars, Niklas P1 in the GT3s. Huey is about 3-4 seconds off the lead at the moment. Nick a further 10 seconds back. In the Porker, it is looking very slippery. Is that broken, that car? Oh yeah, that is properly broken. I thought that was crabbing a little bit down there. Yeah, he has a broken car and he's going to go straight into the barrier again. Oh no, it is very, very broken now. He might have to port to the pits. Or is he going to try and keep it going? Oh, I think the car's too heavily damaged. Yeah, I think he's going to have to port to the pits, is Nick. That's a shame. That's going to bump Vince up into P3. Sinus is putting Vince under a bit of pressure here. There he is. He's stuck on the side of the track. Is he going to try and get going again? Don't know. Very broken car though, very broken car. Right, so the forecast is we've got 43 minutes left of this, and I think we're gonna see some sunshine at the end. That's what we've got. They've got some sunshine to look forward to at the end. It should dry out. Should do. So there we go. There's Nick. He's going to be a DNF. It's very wet. They're not going to. They're not going to be friends with me, I don't think, for much longer. Look at these track conditions. Hey ho! It's what they wanted. They wanted the challenge. Stu's in P2. He's going really well. I don't know whether there's like technically a wet line in Le Mans Ultimate. Is there? I think there is. I think there is a wet line in Le Mans Ultimate. Adam is absolutely flying at the moment. His personal best is a 2:21.8. Huey's a 2:24. Oh my word! No idea what happened there. Cracking view, that was. See me take a few screenshots. So yeah, Lucas is in the pits. So he's pitted from P4. Where's Vince? Vince is. Oh, here we go. Oh, it looks very wet. I think it's raining. It's getting heavier, isn't it? The rain. There's some rivers, aren't there? Vince is going into the pits. He's had enough. Right, let's have a look. It is definitely getting heavier, the rain, isn't it? Gap is down to 8 seconds now, so has Adam had a moment somewhere? Vince has left the pits and in the gravel. Right, okay, so let's have a look at the GT3. So Stu is still running P2. He's got to be pleased with that. Well done, Stu. Jerome is P5 in class. Tamas is his nearest rival, so that's who he's going to be keen to beat. The interval at the moment is about 90 seconds, so anything can happen in these conditions. Anything. He's paying again. Is Vince? Why is Vince paying again? Did he mess up his pit stop or something? He's now. I don't know whether he has got a penalty or not, but I'm just going to remove whatever penalties he could have. All penalties. If he had one, I don't know, but gap is down to 8.4. It was hovered around about the 8-second mark, hasn't it? Is Adam our championship leader? No, Dylan's championship leader, and Dylan's out of the race. Dylan is out of the race. What we got? We're heading to the halfway mark of this one. Ooh, cracking view. Ooh. It's a bit squirrely. Is the Rari under power? I'm just trying to work out kind of what this is going to do for the championship standings. So yeah, this is going to bump Huey ahead of Vince for sure. Huey's going to be P3, I think, and I think it's going to. So Adam gets the win. It's going to be 2 wins and third, isn't it? It's going to be very, very close. Oh no! Literally went to have a look to see what was going on with Lucas, and here he goes straight into the gravel. Not great. So yeah, Lucas is struggling in these conditions at the moment. I'd imagine it's under braking where he's struggling the most. So easy to lock up in these sort of conditions. Gap is up to 10 seconds now. Front, how long have we got? I'd imagine we're going to get It's going to start drying out soon, I think. I think it's going to start drying out. Who's this? This is Vince. So Vince is about to be lapped. Makes it very, very easy for Huey, which is good. Oh no, Vince has gone well deep. Look, come back on the track. Cool shots. There we go. Plenty of screenshots for the next banners. I'm trying to keep an eye on the gaps a little bit here. It's all quite spread out at the moment. The closest battle at the moment is this one with Huey, between Huey and Adam, but it's still 15 seconds. The conditions are great, like it makes it really interesting, but like in terms of, I think there's a bit of a skill gap between a few people. So the gaps have spread out. I don't know what happened at the start, why everyone had to pit as well. So, but anyway, it is what it is. 20 minutes to go. I think we're going to see some sunshine now. Let's have a look. So, yeah, I'm pretty certain if we were to go on board, it is no longer raining. Yeah, it's no longer raining. So, it's when do they switch on to the dry tyres. Now, when do they pull the trigger? I think this is Tatlas in front of him. So, Jerome is well within his right to unlap himself here. Which I think he's done. No, it's not Talmas, is it? It was Niklas. Yeah, so he's unlapped himself. Still very wet. 20 minutes to go. When are they going to have to put the dry tyres on? It feels like it's a good few laps away. But it has stopped raining now. Tamas is pitting. Oh, there we go. He's lost a little bit of time in the pit stop. It's going to be really interesting to see what tyres he puts on. He's gone for the wets. Out he goes. Where's Jerome? $15 minutes to go, just over. So I hear someone in the pits. It's Vince. Vince is in the pits. It looks like it's way too wet to be putting any dry tyres on. That is for certain. Let's have a look. See who's... So yeah, they've all still got wet tyres on. Vince has gone for the dries. Interesting. Interesting. He's now leaving the pits. Is that right? He's gone for the soft tyre. Surely not. Trying to get some temperature in the tyres. He's off the track. Let's see. Let's see what the Sector 2 time is like. Oh, it looks like a handful, doesn't it? Oops, after the Ferrari pit stop catching puddles. Doesn't look too bad. Is he definitely on softs? Yeah, he is. Definitely on softs. I think it was a little bit too soon, but he probably felt like he had to try something. The gap at the front is up to 17 seconds. Who's yet to pit? Vince has been through the pits 3 times. He's not had the best of races. So Niklas and Stu, the Lazy Camel, are yet to pit in the GT3 class. 13 minutes left to go. Still looks very wet out there. But Vince is on the dry tyre. Let's have a look and see what his Sector 1 time is like. 1 second off the pace in Sector 1. Yeah, Vince is on the soft tyres. So, because it is drying. The track is drying out, but it still looks really wet. It stopped raining. Let's see what... Yeah, see, I think that it's still too wet because someone's just popped in the fastest first sector of the race. I think it might be Huey. 62.8. No, who's just popped in the fastest set? Adam, maybe? Yeah, I think it's still a little bit too wet. It doesn't look too wet around here now. There's still quite a bit of spray. Maybe it's not going to dry out in time. Okay, so Vince has now set a personal best sector 1 on soft tyres. It's not the fastest, it's not a purple sector 1, but it's a personal best. It's also a personal best sector 2. Because he hasn't pitted yet. It's 9 minutes left to go and he's not pitted yet. So same with Huey. He hasn't pitted yet either. I think what's happening here is oh, Vince is pushing hard. I think they're just waiting to see whether the track's going to dry out and whether it's actually going to be dry enough to switch to dry tyres when they pit. I would say with 9 minutes left to go, that's only really about 4 laps, isn't it? It might just be worthwhile pitting, splash and dash, sticking with the tyres that you've got on. I don't think it's going to be, I don't think it's worth slinging a set of softs on. It doesn't look dry enough. Adam is now boxing. So let's see what tyres he puts on. Adam has gone for... Let's have a look. He's now leaving. Let's have a look. Tyre... So Adam's stuck with the wets. Gap to next. I don't think there is any close battles going on, because that's the gap to next, that is. So like, yeah. The Huey's now leading this one, 6 to go. I'd imagine we're going to see... So Nicholas is now pitting as well. We're going to see a little flurry of pit stops. Through Blanchimont, Stu goes, heading towards the bus stop. So Nicholas is going to come out in P1. Yes, he is. Is it too wet? I think it is still too wet, isn't it? Are we going to see Huey dive into the pits on this lap? Or is he going to go around again? He's going to go around again. So Stewart is probably going to dive into the pits this lap, if not next. Whereabouts is he on the track? Yeah, it's still wet, isn't it? But the fact that it's saying wet in the big writing, I think it's way too wet for the for dry tyres, which means that Adam's probably called it right by sticking to wet tyres or not even changing them, I don't think. Looks quite dry through there. Yeah, so in the pits, does Stu go? I imagine we're going to get Huey in the pits now as well. No, he's going to go round again. So Huey's yet to pit, so he's going to have to pit on the next lap, isn't he? It looks dry here now. Does the track? Yeah, it's dry there, isn't it? But it looks quite wet here. Also, with the pit stops, that's meant that Marcus has jumped up into P2. Now, Jerome has DNF'd. Finally. So he's felt like he's not going to get... So with the DNF, it does mean that he's not going to get any points, though. Well, I'd imagine we're going to see Huey dart into the pits. Surely he's got to go into the pits now. No, he's going to go and do one more. Interesting. I thought it was a mandatory stop. Is Vince the fastest man on track now with the soft tyres? He's got to be getting there. He's got to be getting there with the soft tyres. So here we go. This is the final lap then. Yeah, was it? It was an interesting race. Slightly different to what we normally have. So there goes Huey. He's decided not to pit and sees the checkered flag. Where's Adam? Adam's in the pits, and then we've got Vince. Gonna take P3. Have you not got to go over the line, Vince? He's going to try and reverse over the line. Fair enough. And then they got Lucas. He's going to take P4, a nice haul of points. Here we go. I think he, so Lucas is our final car on track. He's locked up again, bless him. He's struggled with braking in the hypercar, no ABS, bounces his way over the curb. There we go, so he takes P4. So Niklas in the GT3s. Let's load up the standings actually. Session results. Race, come on. Where's Tamas? Is Tamas in the pits? There he is. Race, let's load up the results. There we go. So Huey takes P1 with Adam P2, Vince P3, Lucas P4 in the hypercars. Then we've got Niklas P1, Marcus P2, Stu the Lazy Camel takes P3. Well done, mate. First podium in the series. Tamas in P4, Jerome DNF, and Nick DNF, and what, a couple of others DNF'd as well. Davide and Dylan. There we go. So hopefully the results upload okay this time. We'll have to see. Well done, Nikki. Yeah, I saw you just kind of drop in right at the last minute. But yeah, you finished first. Awesome. We'll need to see what the what the crack is with. I maybe there isn't a mandatory stop. I thought that there was a mandatory stop in this series, but maybe there isn't. So Huey's pulled off an absolute blinder because looking at the description, it doesn't look like there is a mandatory stop, and nor does it say that there is in the event settings a mandatory stop, because you can't set a mandatory stop in this. So yeah, well done. Well done to everyone that actually made it to the checkered flag. The conditions were tricky. So what we'll do is you got till 7 o'clock tomorrow night to lodge any incident reports. You can do it via the ticketing system in our Discord. Tuesday night we've got the ACC race, so make sure you check that out. Like I said at the beginning of the broadcast, we have got some decent stuff coming up in ACC over the next few weeks. So we've got some subscriber specials coming up. We may do a subscriber special in LMU as well. So Huey and I, we might just get our like kind of heads together and just think about what we can do in LMU. We've got 2 more rounds of this series, so 2 to go. That server is now dead. Let's leave it. Exit that one before I get. There we go. Yeah, look, Sinus, you didn't leave this time. Well done, man. Any clips from the race, any highlights, you feel free to share them in the Discord. They might make their way into a YouTube short on the channel. And yeah, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for keeping me company. Some of the guys in the chat. There were a few periods where I was a little bit quiet in the race because there wasn't really much going on. I was trying to do some calculations and see where people were going to come out if they pitted and stuff. But yeah. Tuesday night is round 4 of our ACC British GT series. Really looking forward to that. We head to Silverstone, and then we've got 1 to go in that, and where we go to Spa. It's a British GT Championship, but we're heading to Spa. We could have gone to Snetterton. It was at Snetterton or Spa, so we picked Spa. We've adopted Spa as a British track. So looking forward to that. The Spa race is a feature length race, I think, from memory, so slightly longer, and it's also going to be a like a transition race. So it'll transition. I might even do 24 hours in like the 90 minutes if that is the race that I specified to be slightly extended. Let me check now quickly. Yes, it's a 90-minute grand finale. So that will be almost like 24 hours in 90 minutes. So yeah, well done, Stu. Yeah, you got yourself a podium. Good job, man. So yeah, obviously Silverstone next this Tuesday, and then a week on Tuesday we've got the 90 minutes of Spa, which really looking forward to in ACC. A little bit of mixed weather, a 24-hour time transition in 90 minutes. So that should be pretty sick. Really looking forward to that. I may open that one up to wildcard entries as well. So we'll see. No worries. But yeah, I'm going to probably call it there. We'll upload the results in a second, and then tomorrow at 7 o'clock is the end of your period to lodge any like incident reports. Use it in using the ticketing system in Discord. But that's it. Good race. It was interesting to use a little bit of weather. Didn't quite do what I wanted it to do. I thought it was going to stop raining earlier. I thought the track would dry out quicker. But hey ho, it's LMU. We're still getting used to it. So you know we'll need to do some more testing. The only problem is that every time we want to test, it costs us a little bit of money because that's the way the server system works. But yeah, there we go. That's the end of this stream. I hope you all have a great week ahead. I hope you all have had a really good weekend as well. If you're back to college, uni, work tomorrow, go into your workplaces, be the light in every room, in every conversation. Choose joy, and may God bless you. I hope you all have a good one. Thank you for watching. Like I said, if you've got any if you're a driver and you've got any highlights that I missed on stream, ping them into me. Let's make them into a little short and share them on the channel. But yeah, have a great week. Another weekend done. January, tick it off. It's in the books. We're moving into February. Can't believe it's a month in the books. 11 months until Christmas. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one, guys. God bless. Take care. Be good. See you Tuesday. And get registered. Get registered for the ACC races coming up on SimGrid. All the links are in Discord and they're on SimGrid. Go get yourself registered. It was too wet. Huey, I'm going to come and speak to you.